using my amp. That's just there from this morning. I figured it's not so
Yeah,
crowded.
Have you met? Oh, it's hot now
Yeah.
because we turned it off. Did you grab everyone? Just making sure. Matan brought one of these home last week from Shabbat,
Oh, yeah.
and Sherry didn't, and Sherry was mad.
Oh.
So now I've got one for Sherry.
I love these moments when you find people where they're obviously still a young age. Like, right, they're growing up too fast. Like, oh yeah, there we go. That's good. Yeah, got everything.
We're in here tomorrow, right?
We're here tomorrow. Yes, I already put the sefer.
We don't have announcements.
Like that here. Otherwise, that should be there. We don't do that till later anyway. I don't think I have my, there we go. I don't have the one I did, I think, for your installation. That's a good one. I may have moved that for, so I may dart out during your talk. Do you mind to get that? It's a nice one. No, I do have it. I do have it.
I was gonna say, I'll just talk longer.
We still have 2 minutes.
It's so very hot.
It's very hot.
That's what happened when
Yeah.
so we
Yeah.
have either too low or
Yeah.
too high.
Goldilocks situation. I love that Ezra likes to come.
Oh, because they have a simcha.
Oh, even so, he's thanks.
Isaac's birthday is coming up. For the next Kol Shabbat,
Yeah.
we should do Yudin Nefesh
Yeah.
instead of Shalom Aleichem. Did we do Yudin Nefesh? And I
That's
just
right. That's
forgot
right.
it?
That's what this look is. That's too.
I'll go turn
That's
it
too
down
much.
because it's
Yeah,
buzzing.
it is too much. I don't think we did it.
I
But
know,
yeah,
I think we
yeah,
should, it's
yeah.
buzzing, right?
Yeah. The feedback is that there's feedback. This morning we had like a bim bam Shabbat with the kids at Foundation School, the preschool. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, thank you. And it was loud in here. Ruckus. There was quite a ruckus and joyful ruckus, joyful noise. And you couldn't get the microphones loud enough. You couldn't get the guitar loud enough. And so we're readjusting now. Yeah, that's right. Isn't it?
Strobe light.
Right. Well, Shabbat Shalom.
All right, we're here, we made it.
Yes, looks like we made it.
Hey, looks like we made it, yes, to this moment, to Shabbat. We settle into this space of welcoming and warmth and community. We'll begin with Shalom Aleichem on page 5.
Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hasharet, Malachei Elyon. Mi melech malchei hamelachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Boachem leShalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Barchuni Shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon. Ni Melech Malchei הקדוש ברוך הוא. צאתכם לשלום, מלאכי השלום, מלאכי עליון, ממלך מלכי המלכים, הקדוש ברוך הוא.
We welcomed Shabbat with those ministering angels. We know that Shabbat is a moment that marks time and invites us in. So as we turn to page 11, Lechu Neranena, I'm drawn to the comment that says Nariya, that word that we have on the second line in the Hebrew, is the same as Tru'ah. Where do we know Tru'ah from? From the shofar. We're not there yet, I promise. Definitely not. But the idea that it's the same shorsh, that it's that calling out and calling to us, that when you get to Thursday, Shabbat really does start calling to you. And so as we sing Lechu Neranena on page 11, we call out not just for ourselves to come into Shabbat, but we use our voices in song and prayer as well.
Now I feel like saying Lechu Lechu Neranena la 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 la.
No.
Not yet. Until I feel like it. But instead I will do this. Lechu neranena, lechu neranena, lechu neranena l'Adonai. Lechu neranena, neranena, lechu neranena l'Adonai. Nariya, nariya letzuri sheno, nekadma fanav v'todah. Nariya, nariya letzuri sheno, bizmiro nariya lo. Lechu neranena, lechu neranena, lechu neranena l'Adonai. Lechu neranena, lechu neranena, lechu neranena l'Adonai. Lechu, 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 lechu neranena, lechu, lechu. Lechu neranena, ki en gadol Adonai, umelech gadol al kol Elohim, asher meyado mechkerei haaretz v'to'afot ha'arim lo. Lechu, 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 lechu neranena, oh lechu, 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 lechu neranena, asher lo hayam והוא עשהו, ויבש את ידיו יצרו, בואו נשתחווה ונכרע, נברכה לפני אדוני עושנו. לכו, 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 לכו נרננה, לכו, 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 לכו נרננה, כי הוא אלוהינו, ואנחנו אמריתו וצאן ידו, היום בקולו תשמעו. לכו, 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 לכו נרננה, לכו, 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 לכו נרננה, אל תגשו לבכם כי מריבה, כיום מסע במדבר, אשר ניסוני אבותיכם, בחנוני גם ראו פועלי. לכו, 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 לכו נרננה, לכו, 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 לכו נרננה. 40 שנה כל מדור, ואמרם תוהל לבבם, והם לא ידעו דרכי, אשר נשבעתי באפי, הם יבואו אל מנוחתי.
We turn to page 21 for Psalm 29, Mizmor LeDavid.
מזמור לדוד, הבו לאדוני ונהני, הבו לאדוני כבוד השתחוו לאדוני בהדרת קודש. כל אדוני על המים, אל הכבוד ירים. אדוני על מים, מים רבים. כל אדוני בכוח. כל אדוני בהדר. כל אדוני שובר ארזים. ושבר אדוני את ארזי הלבנון. וירקידם כמו עגל לבנון. וסיריון כמו בן הרמים. כל אדוני חוצב להבות אש. כל אדוני יכין מדבר. יכין אדוני מדבר קדש. כל אדוני יחולל איילות. ויחשוף יערות ובחלום כולו מרכבות. אדוני למבול ישב. ישב אדוני מלך לעולם. אדוני עוז לעמו ייתן. אדוני יברך את עמו בשלום. היי, 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 And for the latecomers,
What if we just weren't ready yet?
right.
I mean, so we Shalom Alechem, we said welcome to the ministering angels. Now is that time we sort of eased ourselves through to the moment of Lecha Dodi, where we do take that breath that you just took, that breath that we all collectively take as we welcome the Shabbat bride, as it were. But really it's the physical motion of standing when we get to the last stanza on page 25 and facing the entrance, of when we turn back around, we find ourselves in that settled place of officially being in Shabbat. So we'll begin on page 23 with the first two stanzas, and then turn to page 25 for the last two stanzas, and rise and face towards the entrance for the last stanza.
Lecha Dodi לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. Lecha Dodi לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. שמור וזכור ודיבור אחד, השמיענו אל המיוחד. אדוני אחד ושמו אחד, לשם ולתפארת ולתהילה. Lecha Dodi לקראת קהלה, פני שבת נקבלה. Lecha Dodi לקראת קהלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לקראת שבת לכו ונלכה, כי מקור הברכה, מראש מקדם נסוכה, סוף מעשה במחשבה תחילה. Lecha Dodi לקראת קהלה, פני שבת נקבלה. Lecha Dodi לקראת קהלה, פני שבת נקבלה. Lecha Dodi לקראת קהלה, לקראת קהלה, פני שבת נקבלה. נקבלה, ונגיד לה לך דודי לקראת כלה פני שבת נקבלה בואי ושלום עטרת בעלה גם בשמחה וצולה תוך אמוני הסגולה בואי חלה לך דודי לקראת כלה פני שבת נקבלה שבת שלום שבת שלום ומבורך.
You may be seated. In the past week, we were saddened to learn of the passing of Bert Ragaway. To his family, we extend the words of our tradition, Hamakom Yanachem Etchem B'toch Sha'ar Avalei Tzion V'Yerushalayim. May the divine comfort you, along with all the other mourners of Zion and Jerusalem. Amen. We turn to page 27, Mizmor Shir Leyom HaShabbat.
מזמור שיר ליום השבת טוב להודות לאדוני ולזמר לשמך עליון טוב להודות לאדוני היגיון וכינור כי שימחתני אדוני בפעולך במעשה ידיך רנן טוב להודות לאדוני ולזמר לשמך עליון טוב להודות לאדוני טוב להודות לאדוני. בכרוך רשעים כמוזס ותבדני בשורי בקרימני ועלי מרעים תשמענה אוזני צדיק אתה יפרח כארז בלבנון יזכה שתולים בבית אדוני בחצרות אלוהינו יבטיחו עוד ינובו בסבע דשנים ורנדים יהיו להגיד כי ישר אדוני צורי ולא אבנתה ואדוני מלאך ולבש. עדותיך נמנו מאוד לבית חנה בקודש אדוני לאורך ימים. Yeah. By the way,
What
we're
will
doing.
last longer, our days or that light bulb?
I was going to tell them.
don't know.
I was going to tell them we're doing it on purpose for effect.
Well, it's very theatrical, which is a really good lead-in for me, because I don't know if you know this, but this week's Torah portion is actually making bank at the box office right now. This is like a little bit into my mind, or what it's like to be in the family of a rabbi. Last week we went, as one does after Thanksgiving, to the movies. And we were at a specific, see if you can guess what movie we saw. We were in a specific movie, and the whole way through the movie, my mind is going, but I'm not talking because that would be rude to my family. But the second it's over, did you know this is based on Torah? Guess, do you think they liked it? Sherry, was it annoying? Oh, good answer. It's always a Torah world. What movie were we seeing? Can you guess? It was Wicked, for good. There's no spoilers in this trash, by the way. But Wicked is about two people, in essence, who have a connection with one another, and it's imperfect. They're constantly pulling together and pulling apart and pulling together. I'm talking about Alphaba and Glinda, in case you weren't there yet. They're constantly together and apart, and you've got, even in this second section of the movie, what's it called? For Good. As a nod to that song, because I knew you, I have been changed for good. And what you see throughout the movie is the ways in which they're constantly in a place of repair of their relationship and the imperfections that it brings with it. That is Parshat Vayishlach, our Torah portion this week. There are very few Torah scenes that are as emotionally charged or as painfully relatable as the reunion we read of between Jacob and Esav in our Parsha. It's the kind of moment that if I could, I would have provided you with popcorn and tissue. We would have done a dramatic reading. I know we have the popcorn machine, Brian, but I planned it too late. Maybe next year we'll show For Good and do a Torah talk. But let's dig into this part of the Torah. Do you remember what happened the last time these two brothers saw each other? The last time they saw each other, Jacob was running for his life after he stole Esav's blessing. Not exactly an argument between brothers about whose turn it was to unload the dishwasher, but an argument of massive proportions. Decades pass. Jacob builds his own family. Esav builds an army. At least that's how it looks as Esav approaches Yaakov with this 400 men behind him. The night before they meet, Jacob is left alone and wrestles with this mysterious figure until daybreak. And he emerges from this dream with a limp and with a blessing, but also with a new name. He becomes Yisrael, the one who wrestles. It's as if the Torah is telling us, before you face the person you hurt or hurt you, you must first wrestle with yourself. The dawn comes, Jacob limps forward, Esav runs towards him, and instead of revenge, you can almost hear the soundtrack of the movie leading up to this moment. Esav throws his arms around Yaakov's neck, and they weep together. And here's the part that I find so poignant in our world today. Esav does not give a polished apology for running his brother out of town. and threatening to kill him. I've been doing a lot of reflection, and I want to own my part in this conflict. That's not what happens. They don't sit there with a feelings wheel and a box of tissues and talk out all of the emotional trauma that's been caused by generations and being raised by the parents they were raised with. That's not what happens. Instead, there's just an embrace, a gesture between these two that says, "I've missed you," even if they never utter the words, "I'm sorry." And Jacob, who has every reason to be cautious of his brother, receives the apology. He allows this imperfect gesture to open up the door of reconciliation, even though we know that their paths ultimately diverge again. We see this in the movie Wicked, where Elphaba and Glinda are constantly figuring out who they are by way of one another, by coming back and forth with each other and having moments of acceptance of who they are and how they've changed. It's rare that we see that in the world that we live in today, an apology being given, especially from two leaders, Jacob and Esav, Elphaba or Glinda. So often we wait for the perfect apology. We want words that hit all of the right notes and include footnotes and a bibliography and arrive with a gift basket. But most human apologies are like Jacob's limp. They're awkward, incomplete, and evidence of a wound that is still healing. I bring that up this week as we in Portland and the Jewish community have been leaning into what does an apology look like. If you've read the Jewish Review, you will have seen that Maxine Dexter, Congresswoman Dexter, issued an apology for equating the Holocaust with the actions in Gaza on the House floor a few weeks ago. I was a part of the meeting that got her to this point of apology. And if you've read the apology, you know it's imperfect. It only can go so far. But here's the thing, it's a step forward. Yisrael, we wrestle. We wrestle with the hard things, we learn and we change, and what we learn from Parshat Vayishlach is not the gift basket of apologies. It's the imperfect nature of listening and engaging in dialogue again and again and again. Parshat Vayishlach reminds us that apologizing requires courage, and so does accepting an apology that isn't everything we hoped for. We mend relationships not because they're perfect, but because we choose to step toward each other anyway. It's not perfect, but it's a step. In a world where it's so easy to put ourselves in our camps, dig our feet in, and say that's it, Parshat Vayishlach invites us to take those tiny steps forward, to be brave in giving apologies and recognizing the power of modeling those, and to receive apologies with generosity, and to trust that even imperfect steps can lead us towards wholeness. May we live in a society and build a community where our imperfections are not the end, but the opening for conversation, for steps forward in listening to one another and building a relationship that is imperfectly perfect, like Jacob and Esav, a hug, a recognition of the other, and the chance to move forward to build a stronger future. Shabbat Shalom. And one of the ways that we do that together is, in fact, by coming together in prayer for Shabbat during the week and in all of these moments marking sacred time. And so we turn to page 39A and invite you to rise as you're able for the Baruch Hu.
ברכו את אדוני המבורך. ברוך אדוני מבורך לעולם ועד. ברוך אדוני מלך העולם.
You may be seated.
ומעביר יום מביא לילה, ומבדיל בין יום ובין לילה, אדוני צבאות שמו, אל חי וקיים תמיד, ימלוך עלינו לעולם ועד. ברוך אתה אדוני, המגיב ערבים.
Page 40, Ahavat Olam, the recognition that there is indeed love in the world, a great love that we feel as the people of Israel, one that we can share with all humanity.
אהבת עולם בית ישראל, עמך אהבת. אהבת עולם בית ישראל, עמך אהבת. תורה, תורה, תורה ומצוות, חוקים, חוקים ומשפטים, אותנו לימדת. תורה, תורה, תורה ומצוות, חוקים, חוקים ומשפטים, אותנו לימדת. על כן אדוני אלוהינו בשוכבנו ובקומנו נשיח בחוקיך, נשיח בחוקיך. תורה, תורה, תורה ומצוות, חוקים, חוקים ומשפטים, אותנו לימדת. ונשמח בדברי תורתך ובמצוותיך לעולם ועד, לעולם ועד. כי הם חיינו ואורך ימינו, והם נגי יומם ולילה. ואהבתך אל תסיר ממנו לעולמים. תורה, תורה, תורה ומצוות, חוקים, חוקים ומשפטים, אותנו לימדת. ברוך אתה אדוני אוהב עמו ישראל. שמע ישראל אדוני אלוהינו אדוני אחד. ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל נפשך ובמאודיך. והיה אם שמוע ישמעו עוזותי אשר אנוכי מצוותיכם לאהבה. ושמתם דברי אלי. ויאמר השם דבר ונישא מטה עליהם עשו ציצית. תזכרו את זה. אדוני אלוהיכם אמת.
We turn to page 44, this moment of the Israelites walking out from a narrow place, Mitzrayim, into this moment of freedom, this expanse. Wonder comes when we allow our minds to expand. That's when we can say, whoa, or as the Israelites said, mi chamocha. Wow, who could be like you? Page 44.
ומלכותו בין הצאן קהלו עליהם, משה מרים בני ישראל, לחנו שירה בשמחה רבה, ואמרו כולם, מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נדר בקודש נורא תהילות, אוסף למלכותך ראו בניך, בוקר הים לפני משה, זה לי אנו, ואמרו, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ואל ונאמר, יפדה אדוני את יעקב, וגאלו מיד חזק ממנו, ברוך אתה אדוני, גאל ישראל.
We turn to page 45. Let all lie down in peace in the midst of this mad world.
השכיבנו אדוני אלוהינו לשלום, לשלום, והעמידנו מלכנו לחיים, לחיים, ופרוס עלינו סוכת שלומך, 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 ותקננו בעצה טובה מלפניך, מלפניך, והושיענו למען שמך, והגן בעדנו, יסר מעלינו אויב נבר וחרב, ורע ויגון השכיבנו לשלום, שלום, והסר שטן מלפנינו, לפנינו, לפנינו, ומאחרינו, אחרינו, 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 ובצל כנפיך תסתירנו, 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 כי אל שומרנו, 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 ומצילנו אתה, כי אל המלך חנון ורחום אתה, השכיבנו, השכיבנו לשלום, שלום, ושמור צאתנו בואנו לחיים ושלום יתם יד עולם, ופרוס עלינו סוכת שלומך, ברוך אתה אדוני הפורס סוכת שלום עלינו וכל עמו ישראל ועל ירושלים.
We rise for Vishamru, page 46.
ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. ביני ובני ישראל אותי לעולם, ששת ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ, וביום השביעי שבת ויהי נפש. יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה, ירמה דיברה קירותה וימליך מלכותה, בחייכון וביומכון ובחיי דכל בית ישראל, בגלה ובזמן קריב ואמרו אמן. ישמע רבה מברך לעלם ולעלמי עלמיה, יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל, שמך דקודשה בריחו לעילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה, תושבחתה ונחמתה תמירן בעלמה וימהרו אמן.
The private Amidah for Shabbat evenings, pages 47 through 52.
עושה שלום ממרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ועל כל יושבי תבל, ואמרו אמן. עושה שלום ממרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל, ואמרו אמן. יאללה לה 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 עושה שלום ממרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל It's a nice one.
It is. It's a new month.
It is.
It is.
Beginning to look a lot like,
December and Hanukkah.
yes, and Kislev.
And Kislev. And that new month means it's the first Shabbat of the month, which means it is Simcha Shabbat. Do we have any celebrations happening this? Come up if you have a celebration. We want to bless you. Come on. Isaac, come on, my friend. Come on up. What are we celebrating this month? We've got to celebrate. Wow, and it's also Isaac's birthday, but he doesn't want to come up.
I'm celebrating a holiday at the end of the
are?
month. Yes. I'm not sure
I am too.
I'm not sure how to pronounce it.
It's New Year's Eve.
Yeah, right, Eve.
What are we celebrating?
My 80th birthday.
Oh.
Mazel tov. And?
My birthday.
Excellent.
Christmas Eve.
Oh,
Ooh.
Every year?
Every year. And, sir, how old are you? How many? How are you going to be? A whole hand.
Wow.
Hi for Isaac. And Sophia. You're going to Israel. Yes, that is for the first time.
Wow,
Well,
nice.
then we got to offer
That's Shechianu is
blessings,
perfect.
both of this moment, our blessing, the priestly blessing, and also a Shechianu. Because everyone's turning, whatever they're turning, they're going somewhere for the first time. That's how it works.
Yevarechecha Adonai ve'ishmerecha ve'ishmerecha Yevarechecha. May good things come to you. Ve'ishmerecha. May everything you do be a dream come true. Ya'er, Ya'er, Adonai, panav elecha, vichuneka, yevarechecha. May good things come to you, ve'ishmerecha. May everything you do be a dream come true. Isa, Isa, Adonai, panav elecha, ve'yasem lecha shalom, yevarechecha. May good things come to you, ve'ishmerecha. May everything you do be a dream come true. Yevarechecha ken yehi ratzon.
Mazel tov, and we'll sing Shechianu.
Stay.
Gratitude. You could stay or
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam שהחיינו וקיימנו והגיענו לזמן הזה. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם שהחיינו וקיימנו והגיענו לזמן הזה.
Mazel tov. Yeah, when are you going to Israel? Next Friday?
Wow.
Hey, all right. Yeah.
I want to stay a while.
We'll turn now to Kaddish Shalem on page 54.
יתגדל ויקדש שמי רבה, ועל מה דיברה כאילו טבע נכמל חוטא, וחייכון ויומכון, וחי לכל בית ישראל, בעגלה בזמן קריב מרו, אמן. יש מרבה מברך, לעלם ולעלמי עלמיה, יתברך וישתבח ויפאר ויתרומם וינשא ויתעדן ויתעלה ויתעלל, שמך דקודשה בריחו, לילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה, תושבחתה ונחמתה, דמירן ועלמה ואמרו, אמן. תתקבל סוטאון ובתון תכל ישראל, קודם אבוהון דבשמיא אמרו, אמן. יש למה רבה משמיא, וחיים עלינו בכל ישראל ואמרו, אמן. עושה שלום עם רומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו בכל ישראל, וכל יושבי תבל ואמרו, amen.
We rise for Kiddush, page 55. Savricha, right? Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitchanu v'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu, v'shabbat kodsho v'ahava uvratzon hinchilanu, zikaron lema'aseh v'reshit, ki hu yom techila lemikra'e kodesh, zecher litziat mitzrayim, kivanu v'acharta ve'otanu kidashta mikol ha'amim, v'shabbat kodshecha ve'ahava uvratzon hinchaltanu, Baruch atah Adonai mekadesh haShabbat.
Amen.
Still grape juice. Page 56, Aleinu.
עלינו לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי ארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל המונם, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים, הקדוש ברוך הוא ששם את הארץ. על כן נקיים לך אדוני אלוהינו לראות ודם ולתוזך. ככתוב בתורתך אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד, ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ. ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו אחד.
You may be seated. In recent weeks, we were saddened to learn of the passings of Ina Gitlin and Clara Kovinstakaya. In the coming week, we'll observe the yortzites listed on the back side of our handout this evening. If you are here observing a yortzite, we invite you to rise and share the name of the loved ones that you hold in your heart this evening. Randy? Michelle? Jamie? All those in mourning or observing a yortzeit are invited to rise and join with me in the Mourner's Kaddish, page 58. Yitzkadal v'yitzkadash shemei rabba, Be'alma divrach kirute ve'amlich malchute V'chayecho nivyomecho nivchaye dechol Beit Yisrael Ba'gala uvizman kariv ve'imru Amen. Yehi shmei rabba mevorach le'olam ome'al maya Yiparach v'yishtabach v'yipa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yithadar v'yit'aleh v'yithalal shmei dekudasha b'richu Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechamata da'amiran be'alma v'imru Amen. Yehi shlama rabba min shemaya v'chayim alinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru Amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav hu ya'aseh shalom alinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'al kol yoshvei tevel v'imru Amen. May their memories be for a blessing. Shabbat Shalom. Every time we say Shabbat Shalom, the light gets brighter. We love it. It's magic. Who knew? We have services tomorrow morning at 9:30 in here. No bar bat mitzvah tomorrow, just all of us coming together as community. There's also Tat Shabbat and Kiddush Club and Mini Minyan, something for everything. The empathetic listening session that was going to happen tomorrow after services has been postponed. You hear me. Okay. Empathetic listening, he heard me. You guys got it? Okay. We also have cake after services this evening because it is Simcha Shabbat, so we always like a little extra sweetness for this Shabbat. Upcoming programs and events of note. We are collecting for Project Lemonade, new, unused hats and gloves. They get taken for foster youth. They get to go shopping and have the experience of actually picking out their own items, which is not something that foster youth often get to do, so we are participating in that this month. Please bring them. There's a bin as well. We are collecting new and unused toilet paper for Neighborhood House. Unused. Please have wrapped toilet paper. That's the way to say it. Well, I made the distinction for hats and gloves. I didn't know. For Neighborhood House, as we do every year, we'll build our giant Chanukiah that'll be on display for our congregational Hanukkah party on December 21st, the last night of Hanukkah. We have so many programs coming up. Make sure you're reading your Monday e-blasts that come out with all of that information. If you're looking for a more sustainable, ongoing opportunity to support the community, our food pantry is in high demand these days. Donations and bringing food, canned goods there will go a very long way. Additionally, we've got a number of meal trains happening for folks who just need that little bit of extra support for a limited amount of time. If you'd like to participate in the meal train, let me know. Daryl Cooperstock makes it so easy. We got containers, we've got drivers. Just make the food and it shows up. It's really helpful. So let me know if you'd like to participate in that. Is that, oh, Daily Minion. We do this all the time, mornings, 2, 7:15 during the week, 8:45 on Sunday, and that's everything, right?
Next Shabbat is combined minions?
Next
Saturday.
Shabbat, Saturday would be a combined Minyan day, yeah. We don't have, our next bar mitzvah is Shabbat Hanukkah, which, by the way, will have 3 Torahs. So if you want to see chaos ensue on the Bima, 3 Torahs. We don't even have enough holders.
Right, we have like here, only 2.
We only have 2 holders, so someone's going to have to hold the Torah. Page 62, we'll conclude with Yigdal, following that Hamotzi, and then cake. Yay.
You know, a few weeks ago, well, when Kislev started, I was like, you know what? Our Christian neighbors like to sing the whole month, like after Thanksgiving, basically, Christmas songs. So I was like, okay.
It was after Halloween.
After
to be
Halloween, sorry,
honest.
after Halloween. I was like, well, we can bring in some Hanukkah melodies a little earlier. We don't have to wait for that week. So I'm going to try this on page 62.
Oh, I love it when you try.
Yeah, let's see. See if you can follow. יגדל אלוהים חי וישתבח, ניצב ונטל מציאותו, אחד ואין יחיד, sorry, אחד ואין יחיד כייחודו, אלא וגם אין סוף לאחדותו, אין לו דמות הגוף אינו גוף, לא נערוך אליו קדושתו, קדמון לכל דבר אשר נברא, ראשון ואין ראשית לראשיתו. לי 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 לה 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 לי לה 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 לי לה 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 לי לה 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 לי הינו אדון עולם וכל נוצר, יורק גדולתו ומלכותו, שפע נבואתו נתנו אל אנשי סגולתו ותפארתו. לא קם בישראל כמו שעוד נביא ומביט את אמונתו, תורת אמת נתן לעמו אל על יד נביאו נאמן ביתו. לי 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 לה 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 לי לה 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 לי לה 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 לה. לא יחל יפעל ולא ימיר, דתו לעולמים לזולתו, צופה ויודע סתרנו, מביט לסוף דבר בקדמתו. גומל לאיש חסד כמפעלו, נותן לרשע רע כרישתו, ישלח לקץ ימין משיחנו, יפדות מחכה קץ ישועתו. מתים יחייל ברוב חסדו, ברוך עדי עד שם תהילתו. מתים יחייל ברוב חסדו, ברוך עדי עד שם תהילתו. And while we are singing, the candles are burning low, one for each night they shed a sweet light to remind us of days long ago. One for each night they shed a sweet light to remind us of days long ago.
I saw all the kids start to sing and smile.
They
I
know that one.
just smell latkes anytime you sing a Hanukkah song. We sang them this morning.
That's right.
And I've been praying ever since.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, hamotzi lechem min haaretz.
Amen. Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat 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 shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat 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 shalom. I was wondering, our children, Rabbi, other children are coming and running to the challah. Our children ran out of the room because they know there's cake. Yeah. Shabbat shalom, guys. Look at them waiting so nicely.
I know. Thanks for not waiting while I don't cut my fingers. Oh, I like that for you. Are you learning about Buria in school? There you go. Oh, you have Buria?
Have you grown since last time I saw you?
There you go. Shabbat shalom. Oh, I love that, Lily. Did your earrings make it through the day today? Well, we can glue them or something. All right. Well, that's okay. You can't win them all, Lily. All right. That's right. You don't have to have your face.
You missed a fun guitar show.
Yeah, I bet. Shabbat shalom.
However, it was on Shabbat, so
Yeah, sorry. Tommy Thayer, I saw is going to be playing somewhere on the New Year's Eve with a guy named Reed or something, a Dan Reed or something.
Jeff Lebansky?
No, that wasn't right. Someone else. But I'm like, I'd love to go see him. And at the same time, I'm like, I don't know the music that I don't know this other band. I don't know, I don't know who they are. It's not speaking to me. So I'll look into it a little bit more and make sure.
27 minutes on YouTube, you know the songs.
Okay, I see.
And
Right.
I will call my friend Dan, the drummer from the Dan Reed Network.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's what's playing. That's what I'm talking about. Dan Reed Network. Yeah. They're the ones playing with.
He was my roommate.
Wow. Okay.
At Janet's funeral, at her Shiva, Larry was testified. My buddy Rick, who was on tour with Kenny G and Motley Crue and all those people, and Dan, who's been on tour with In Excess, the Rolling Stones, Run DMC, Bon Jovi, and all that. And they just sat around and
So yeah, that's what's playing with the stories. Of course. I'm trying to remember what I wrote. This was. Remind me what it was. I remember our exchange, but I don't remember what we talked. Oh yeah. About Paul Simon's. Yeah. He's.
He was amazing.
It's amazing. Yeah, but.
You could do the same thing.
Yeah, that's all right. But,
No?
Well, I don't know.
Why not?
I don't know. I'll look into it.
Think about it. If nothing else, if you know another one of your seminars.
Right. Yeah. It's just, short version. Yes.
I don't mean to.
No, that's fine. It's fine. It's but yeah, thank you. So much.